There are three ways that you can use AI tools to actually read our entire API documentation. So that is super helpful and will help you for sure in your API integration and understanding the docs. So one way is using tools within the docs that you can see here. And then the other two ways are basically external AI tool integrations. So you can use, for example, MCP in your preferred AI tool like Cursor, or actually referencing an aggregated documentation file. So I'm going to quickly give an overview and show you how you can do each of those three. So starting with AI tools built into the docs. So there's two things that you can do. One is search with AI. So that's super easy. You can go here to the search bar and search for Ethereum API. Then you see press enter to ask AI, and it's thinking, and it really gives you a nice answer based on the API documentation. Now, that's one thing that you can do. The other thing is that you can see here, there's this little Ask AI button. Then you can, for example, click on ChatGPT. It will automatically send this message. Can you please read this page that we were looking at before? And then prepare to answer questions about it. So yeah, that's awesome. So you can then start asking questions. So that's the tools basically built into the docs. Now, let me go to external AI tools. So starting with MCP, which is probably my favorite way to consume our API. So I'm going to go here to the second page using MCP to read API docs. And if you're not familiar with MCP, there's a lot of resources online that you can check out and see how you can set this up using, for example, Cursor. I am going to use Cursor as an example. So here I can copy paste this, which is how you can set it up in Cursor. So I have Cursor here set up already. And what you can basically do is if you search for MCP here, then you would click on the MCP settings and you would click on add new MCP server. And then at some point you will land on this mcp.json file. And there you can basically copy paste this same thing and then save the JSON file. I've done it already, so I'm not going to save it. And the next thing that you can do is you can tell the AI to basically use the P2P staking MCP and prepare to answer my questions about the APIs. Okay, now you can see that it's trying to see what server it can find, and then it found the P2P staking MCP. It's calling like probably like a list tool to see all the endpoints available and all of that. And then, yeah, cool. It has basically consumed it and it's ready for questions. Awesome. So this is the MCP setup. It's super easy once you have set it up, for example, using Cursor. Now, for the third method, using this aggregated docs for LLMs. So basically what you can see is that you can go to this llms.txt. If that's a URL that you're going to see, you can also click here directly. And then here you can see that it gives you an overview of all of the links to the markdown files of each page in the API documentation. So that is super valuable and can be referenced for your favorite LLM. Now, an additional thing that you can see is that we have an aggregated docs. What this is basically, assume you can go to each page and copy paste the content and then you aggregate and put everything together. So this gives you a single markdown file, really a single markdown file with all of the API documentation markdown files together. And now what you can do, for example, using Cursor, is that you can copy paste the URL to this file. So this is the aggregated docs file on GitHub. I can also go here and click copy link address. And then I'm going to go back to Cursor. And then here you can say add docs and then new to add a new doc. I would copy paste this entire aggregated docs URL, then click enter, and then you can give it a name, for example, P2P. Now, since I have done this already, I'm not going to click on confirm, but that's basically it. And then it would take some time to let it index. So it takes some time to index the whole entire file. And after it has indexed, you can go to add docs again, and then P2P. Now you can see that I have done this already for many files, but that's basically it. So you'd see like P2P, docs aggregated, that's how I named it. And then you can reference that and say also, yeah, please go through this file and prepare to answer questions. And it's basically the same idea. And now it's going through this file, and then you can start asking questions. So these are the 3 ways that you can use AI tools or LLMs to consume our APIs. Go here to overview for AI tools, and you'll see all of that.